Hello everyone, Kate Allgood here, and today I want to talk about a way to help you to be able to connect things that you are doing to good performances and bad performances in your sport. And that's really is a key to being successful, is being able to make that connection, to being able to be aware and conscious of the behaviors that you are doing that are helping you to perform at your highest potential level, and the behaviors that you do that start to get in your way to being able to do so. So I want you to take a look here at the whiteboard, and I'm going to be putting this up also on this screen in front of you to help you to understand what you need to do. So first, if you think about your performance in terms of traffic lights, and we have green at the bottom, which is good. So you want to think of green as good. Green is when you're in the flow state, when you're in the zone, when you're at your optimal level of performance. We have yellow, which in this case is orange because I don't have yellow, but yellow is when you're starting to drift away from green, when your performance is probably average, it's okay, but it's not the best. Then we have red, and red is bad performance, when you really have drifted far away from green and performing at your optimal, highest, best level. A lot of the time when I am working with clients, I ask them about what they did that helped them to have a really good performance, and a lot of the time they say, I don't know. And that's really is the biggest problem, is that lack of awareness and consciousness, as I said earlier, that really inhibits someone from being able to consistently perform at their top level. Because if we don't know the behaviors that we do that are helping us, or we don't know the behaviors that we do that are hindering us, that becomes problematic, because then we can't really focus in on making sure we're doing the good behaviors and avoiding the bad behaviors. So something I would encourage you to do is to write out these traffic lights, and besides the traffic lights, start to think about behaviors and things that you do that are connected to the different colors and the different levels of your performances. Okay, so for example, in the green, some of the things that this could include is maybe regular meditation, as well as pre-performance routines, knowing your optimal level of sleep and making sure you get that optimal level of sleep on a consistent basis. It could be, for some people, getting some time to themselves. For other people, it could be making sure that they get some social time to be around friends and to have a little bit of fun. It could also be making sure you have a plan, have quality practices, just to name a few things. Those don't necessarily need to be the things that are connected to your good performances, but when I've worked with a lot of clients and we've gone through this exercise, those are definitely some of the things that come up when finding that the behaviors that they do that connect to their good performances. Things that maybe you might start to notice if you're drifting into the yellow is you're not getting as much sleep as you probably need to. You're getting maybe 1 or 2 hours less per night on a regular basis than you need to. You're not planning. You're not planning for what you need to do that day, for that week. You're not planning for your game, for your performance, and all the things that potentially might come up. And I've gone over this before in past videos of the necessity to plan for a variety of reasons. It's very, very important. You maybe also are not very consistent with your routines. That will also probably be a sign that you're gravitating away from green and going into yellow. You might still be doing them, but it may be sometimes you do them, sometimes you don't, but you're just not being consistent with them. And then let's look at red. Red is usually when people are focusing on things that they can't control instead of the things that they can control, as well as focusing on others. Those are definitely two big behaviors that people start to exhibit when they've kind of gone up into red. So what you want to do is really focus in on the green. You want to write these out just so that you know, and so you can create that awareness with all of the different colors. But really we want to ultimately focus in on the green and consistently do the behaviors that are associated with green. And even if we start to gravitate up to yellow, which is going to happen, we're human beings, the more we can continue to do the behaviors in green, the faster we will drop back down into green. So this is something that I would encourage you to do. It's very, very important to understand those behaviors that associate with good performance versus the behaviors that associate with bad performance, so that you can consistently do those good performances and have something that you can focus on and control when things maybe start to go south for you. If you're fairly new to this, you may also not even be sure what some of those behaviors might be that you need to look at, or that are associated with good performances. And to bring it back a little bit further, when you're looking at the behaviors that are associated with your good performances, you're looking at things that help you with your confidence, that help you with maintaining a good level of focus, being able to refocus, are able to maintain a high level of motivation, probably tap into your intuition so that you're able to react quickly and intuitively when needed. You're also probably just looking at things that are going to help you with mental toughness and helping you to be able to continue to move forward despite adverse conditions. So if you're unsure, those are definitely the things that I would start to look at, is what are the things that help you to feel confident, to help you focus, to help you stay motivated. Those are great behaviors and great things that, if you look at them, probably are tied to your green performances. If you need any help, then I would definitely recommend checking out my book, Fortitude, the Essential Guide to Building and Sustaining Mental Toughness. In it, I do go over some of those behaviors that are connected to confidence, focus, motivation, intuitive thinking, and using your instincts. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me, but give this exercise a try. And I hope you enjoyed the information and find it useful and are able to apply it in the future. See you guys soon in the next video.